Hey guys, it's Adam Loving. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be blowing up my CityVille. Yeah, so a lot of you probably have either played CityVille or Farmville. Up until about a month ago, I had steered clear. I mean, I understood that it was a fun game, but that it probably wasn't the funnest game. You just one of those games that you get sucked into and then you end up inviting a lot of friends or spending money on building your farm or city or whatever. But I recently took a gig with a company called Big Door, and Big Door does gamification. So the CEO there actually said everybody should be playing CityVille to understand it, and which was a great excuse to start playing. Zynga is well known for making a lot of money, and gamification is very big right now because they are kind of at the forefront of using games and game mechanics and psychology to get people to think they're having fun or they distract people enough that they play along until eventually they end up inviting their friends and bringing other people into the game and spending a little bit of money, which is all good if everybody's having fun. But like just like everybody else, I got sucked in, and so I was riding my bike to work yesterday, and I thought I really need to just quit this cold turkey. Because you get into the cycle with CityVille. The game is you plant some crops, you harvest the crops, you supply your cities. It's like SimCity. You got these little businesses that grow, and then you put in apartment buildings, you put in houses, you get a bunch of people living there. These little micro people on your inside of your Facebook page, and then the people go to the businesses, they buy the products from the shops, and blah blah blah. And what's interesting about it is it's basically resource management, right? So you can only get so many crops, get much money, so much energy at any one time. So you balance these, and then the game is figuring out how to balance this stuff so you can keep your city growing. Beyond getting your city growing, there actually isn't that much fun. I mean, it's kind of cool to click around on everything and choose which shops you're going to buy and which crops you're going to plant, but there's really not that much of a city design game to it. There's no zoning. You can put anything anywhere. Uh, there's a little bit of competition between you and your friends to see who has the biggest, most efficient city with the coolest stuff. But just like everybody else, I found myself getting sucked into it. And the thing is, here's your level up tip of the day. Even 5 minutes of your life is super critical. It can make a huge impact on your trajectory. And this is, what do I know? But this is what I found is that, so I would play for 5 minutes that would turn into 20 minutes while I'm eating my breakfast, and another 5 minutes that would turn into an hour at night before I go to bed. And the thing is that those 5 minutes could be spent sending an email, could be sent making a phone call, planning your day, planning your vacation. It's really important that every 5 minutes, when you're not completely just resting and vegging out, is, in my view, spent towards doing something good with your life. So I found that that 5 minutes I was spending playing CityVille was just becoming too much, and it was, I've got a busy day, I've got a busy life. That 5 minutes would be better spent doing something else. So I asked some of my Facebook friends that I've been playing the game with what I should do to creatively destroy my CityVille, and I got some great ideas. Adam Olerman, who I worked with in the UK, says, do they have Tomahawk missiles in CityVille? And Randy Stewart, was lamenting with me that there's no Godzillas or tornadoes. Like, if you ever remember classic SimCity, there was always some kind of challenge that would enter the game with this tornado or other alien or natural disaster that you had to actually recover from. There's none of that in CityVille. And Patrick Merck had an interesting idea about letting nature slowly take it back, kind of like that show, The World Without Us. I've never watched it, but I remember seeing a few of the advertisements for that. But I like the idea of my coworker Colin Watson best. His idea was to kind of cordon off the people so that we don't kill all the people, that the little CityVille people can survive in a loop. And then basically maybe we'll put some cows or something around that to keep them company. But so I'm gonna basically try right now to do that, and you get to watch. All right, here goes. You know, it would just break my heart if I didn't harvest my crops one more time, so bear with me before we really start destroying things. You know, there's a great little meta game here with the faster you click, the more bonus points you get. Just love that, because it totally gets you in the habit of just clicking as fast as possible without really thinking about what you're doing. And then before you know it, you're out of energy and you have to either wait till tomorrow to play some more or put in your credit card. Alright, so this wheat is not going to manifest anytime soon, so we gotta go for the bulldozer. Oh boy, if this confirms every time, this is going to be a pain. Alright, I have a feeling you're going to be watching this on fast forward. Wow. So I probably have, you know what, I'm guessing 20 hours invested in this over the last 3 weeks. Maybe. You know, there's a little bit of creativity as you decide where to place your city, but and how to arrange things. You know, like I wanted to create a big mansion for myself up in the hills here, but you actually never can really do it because you're always buying extensions for your land. You always fill it up because you can only do little incremental things. So you fill it up, then you have to buy an extension. I mean, not literally buy necessarily, but spend your coins. Alright, goodbye barns. Ugh, I'm so glad I'm making a video of this because it would be really painful. I tried to not to get too attached, but you know, you start to think about things, and you know, especially when you know your coworkers are looking at it. Well, here comes the train. I might use these walls actually. Sorry, Patrick. Franchise removed. Oh, this is killing me. Now we just gotta clean it up. Get rid of all these buildings. We're going back to nature. Okay, I'm gonna keep that because just in case. We're gonna move it though. It's kind of nice how they're all waving at me, actually. That's a nice touch on Zynga's part. Please save us! Build us a cafe or something! Some cheeseburgers! I'm gonna try and make it as nice as I can for these poor stranded people. I can't really, you know, delete these 2 squares because they're stuck there. Yeah, let's go in the fiddle player. Bouncy castle's too expensive. Alright, that looks good for me for now. Everybody's happy, they got lots of stuff to look at. I'm just gonna leave them here. Hey, if you're still watching, thanks. There's a lot you can learn on the web about Zynga's game mechanics, how they make so much money by making people click stuff. It's really fascinating. Just Google Zynga game mechanics, and thanks for watching. See you next time.